So if I still have hair on my head when we're done with this video, we will be back showing you that. But we are going to show you the process when we're doing it.
If it doesn't turn out, I'm just going to shave my head. And she can
yeah, so if it doesn't work out and her hair just looks gross or something and we can't fix it, then we'll shave it. So we're about to bleach it. It is 8:20 and I don't know how many times we're gonna have to bleach it, but we're gonna try to bleach it tonight. We want to get it done tonight because I hate like having to wait. Okay, so as far as like mixing the bleach, I did use 20 volume developer. I don't like using anything higher than 20 unless like your hair is like either really black, like you have black hair dye, or you have like virgin hair and your hair is healthier. So yeah, you can mix it. The directions will be on the bucket. So this is what it looked like after I bleached it the first time. So this was previously bleached, which is why so light, and then this was super dark, like I hadn't been bleached. So like my money piece is pretty much blonde. The rest of my hair, so like the bottom is super blonde. So I'm not gonna re-bleach this. I'm just gonna re-bleach like this part. I ran out of bleach. I was trying to do a bleach wash and I ran out of bleach, so it didn't work. So all it really did was give me hot roots, as you guys can see. So it gave me these gross roots, which happens when you bleach. It's bound to happen. And then from here to here, it's still kind of like orange, dark color. And then the bottom, I guess it toned with the shampoo. Yeah, so from here, if you guys can see, it's dark to here. And then this highlight that has been, I don't know how I still have this left on my hair. I feel like it's gonna fall off. This is all gross, so I might end up getting shorter bangs. But you guys can see that's like super light because it's been bleached so many times. So yeah, my husband is gonna go and get me some dye because I know that because Sally's is closed and I don't want to deal with this hair tomorrow because it's New Year's Eve. So it is 8:30 and he's gonna go get me. If you guys have watched that video before where I bleached my hair and then I kind of toned it, I used box dye. I just used like a I believe I used an 8A, and this time I sent him to get me a 7.5A. So I'll show it to you guys, but yeah, I'm gonna use that to put on my roots to get it to match the rest of my hair. So I usually do that, like I'll pour it from here to here and I'll leave it like that for like 20-30 minutes, and then like the last like 5 minutes before I go and like it's usually 20 minutes like on the roots, and then right before I jump in the shower I just drag it down to all of it just to make sure that, you know, it's kind of even. I apply it to the rest of my hair, and so normally I leave it on for 25 to 30 minutes. So if I'm leaving it for 30 minutes, then at 25 minutes I'll put it on the rest of my hair, and then I'll jump in the shower. So yeah, this is it. Wish me luck. Oh, I am gonna cut it too because it's so damaged, so I'm probably just gonna end up getting the bob that I wanted. We shall see, because this ain't cute. This ain't where it's at. 2020, if you could describe 2020 in hair, this would be it. So I don't want to end the year looking like this. So yeah. Shout out to my husband for coming through. He deals with looking at my crazy hair all day. And then he deals with me saying, I'm gonna dye my hair again. And he knows it's not gonna go good. But you know, you live and you learn. Okay, this is what it looks like when it's dry. So the roots are like bright and the rest of my hair is dark. And this was through whenever I added the dye that I showed you. And then this is what it came out like. Here we go again. Can't believe we used the whole tub. 20 volume. And then the activator cream, because it's not developer, it's different. And then this one, we'll see how that works. Okay, so this time I actually mixed the bleach the right way. As you guys can see, it's a big difference. So I bleached my hair all over again because it wasn't light enough. The other color was just kind of to get through New Year's. So this is what it looked like after bleaching it for the third time. The ends are still a little bit darker because I didn't want to keep like bleaching over and over. And then as you guys can see, everything else is pretty yellow. And then this is what it looks like once I dried it. It's still uneven, as you guys can see. Like the top is kind of like, you can see some areas where it's like orange, like the orange band right there, and then the bottom is still a little bit dark. But yeah, I feel like my hair at this point was like super dry, super damaged, and I just was not going to bleach it again. And so I'm gonna use the color charm at that point instead of using the Wella toner. The white lady or whatever you guys use, the color charms, this is just a different like kind of dye that people use to tone it, and I had never tried it, so I wanted to try it, but it turns out that it was my hair wasn't light enough for it, and I had gotten a level 10 and my hair was clearly not a level 10. I thought it was gonna do something, but it really didn't. So I would definitely skip this step unless your hair is like platinum and you would just kind of want to tone it down. I would not use this color charm. I would stick to the Wella color charms like the white lady or the T14, which is what I ended up using. But I'm still going to show you guys how it turned out if you guys wanted to see that. And yeah, as you guys can see, it still looks orange after the toner. So it did, after that dye, it did absolutely nothing for my hair. So since it was still pretty orange and the color that I actually want to do on my hair was like a pastel pink or just like a really light pink, I felt like in order to get that pink I would have to bleach it again because I was not going to go this far and then just add the pink on it and it not turn out right. So yes, this is the fourth time that I'm bleaching my hair, and I literally did it within, I would say, like 2 weeks. Like the first 3 times that I bleached it, I did it like I think like 3 days apart from each other, and then the following week I just decided like I'm just gonna bleach it again and get that pink. So all I'm doing here is just sectioning my hair, and I'm kind of going by Brad Mondo's like sectioning technique that he says. And as you guys can see, my child was trying to come into the restroom when I was doing it, so you guys can see the door opening and close. My house is not haunted. It was my child. You just can't see him because he's short. For the bleach, you'll need the bowl and a brush and some gloves. I highly recommend using gloves for bleach because it will burn your fingertips and it's just not healthy for you. And yes, I did bleach my eyebrows, but it was a fail because I got kind of scared after I left it on for like 5 minutes and I washed it off before I should have. So it didn't really do much. I mean, it lightened them, but it didn't lighten them like as much as I would have liked to. I would recommend at least leaving it for like 10 minutes and then washing it off. It feels really hot from the foil, so that's good. As you guys can see, like, you can kind of still see some like spots. But for now, it's as good as it's gonna get. So this side looks really white. You see the ends? I'm just scared that because I've bleached it so much and I've done so much to it, that it's just gonna get super damaged. So I'd rather just wash it off. And then even if it's not the platinum that I want, I think once I put the toner, it'll still be a pretty blonde. And then I'll just leave it like that up until I can pretty much bleach it again. But yeah, I think for now we did good. I left this out because again, this is really damaged already, and I just didn't want to deal with more breakage because you guys can see like this is already like really broken down, like it's so damaged. So I didn't want to deal with that. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave. I left this out. It was just gonna fall off at this point. So I might even have to try to cut it a little bit more, maybe make some weird bangs for now. So let's wash it out. Fingers crossed. Make sure that you know that it's a lot of work. And it's a process. You can't get upset if it doesn't come out the way that you want. You have to know that it's going to go through all these different stages before it gets to how you want it. So just know that you have to have a lot of patience and be gentle with your hair. Give it breaks. cut it if you need to. Just know what comes with bleach, you know. Okay, so I left it for 25 minutes, and as you guys saw, I used the 20 volume developer. I don't think I showed you guys, but I used 20 volume developer the whole time, and this is the final result. I used the Wella T14 to tone it right after I bleached it, and the Wella toner T14, I left it on for about 15 minutes, and then I washed it right off, and that is it.